And the New York Times reports that Trump plans to withdraw from the 2015 Paris Climate Accords. Pete Hegseth joins me now. Pete, I get the impression that these climate guys all over the world are in retreat, and I see you're smiling at that. So am I.
Yeah, I mean, good. I mean, think of the exact opposite of what the woke left has been advancing, and that's what Donald Trump is about to do, because we're awake to the schemes, the utopian schemes, the globalist schemes of what they're trying to peddle. See, this Paris Climate Accord came around in 2016, took Trump a few years to actually pull out of it. Now, when you realize what it actually is, he's going to get rid of it right away, which gets rid of all these burdensome regulations and requirements and mandates on what America can do, while allowing China and so-called developing countries to emit at different levels. It's a total sham meant to take on countries like ours and hold us back in the name of climate science, which has proven to not be true, which is a religion for the left. And this unleashes the opportunity for real American-led, America-first foreign policy that isn't tethered to the thermostat, which is ultimately what the Biden administration was all about.
Pete, I want to draw a parallel. In 1980, we went through the Iran hostage crisis. The day Ronald Reagan was inaugurated, January 1981, Iran suddenly released the hostages. I think the same thing is happening now. Countries are no longer backing Hamas because Trump has been elected. Do you think we've maybe returned to a point where it's peace through strength?
Absolutely we have. I mean, peace is brought when your enemies believe you will bring destruction upon them by your mere presence. And he's not even there yet, and Hamas is crying uncle. He's not even there yet, and Europe is saying, you know what, we want to buy our natural gas from the United States so we can avoid your tariffs. There's the looming reality of the adults coming back into the room. And if I know one thing about the Middle East, and it's a complicated place, it's that in the Middle East, strength is rewarded. The lead dog is respected. And that was the United States under Donald Trump, especially after the fall of Afghanistan, what happened in Ukraine, what happened on October 7th. The Biden administration was a joke. The adults are back. Our enemies are taking notice.
By the way, you're a Bitcoin guy. Bitcoin's at $82,000 this morning. Are you selling?
Look at Trump making Bitcoin great again also. All it took was signaling to that market that they weren't going to be overregulated, which Trump embraced them. And as a result, no, I actually did sell some pretty high, Stuart, but I'm holding a bunch as well. So I feel good. Yeah.
Okay. Veterans Day. You've got a new Veterans Day special area. It's tonight, 7 Eastern, Fox Nation. What can we expect, Pete?
Well, happy Veterans Day to all the vets out there. It's going to be a great event. It's at John Rich's Bar at the Redneck Riviera tonight. It's a live Modern Warriors show from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm joined by other vets, David Bellavia, Matt Lohmeyer, Jason Beardsley, Matt Best of Black Rifle Coffee. And we're just going to talk about, hey, Trump won. He's the new commander-in-chief. What does that mean for the Defense Department? What does it mean for our vets? What does it mean for recruiting? What does it mean for our military? It's going to be a candid conversation over maybe, I don't know, a whiskey or a beer. And you can see it all at Fox Nation. It'll be enjoyable.
Thanks, Pete. And by the way, we all respect your service.
You got it.
Thanks so much, man.